Thanks for joining us in the Lone Star State, where we're getting ready to watch the Dallas Stars take on the Chicago Blackhawks. Hi there, I'm Bill Peterson with Mike Weiss calling tonight's game.
Well, this is going to be a classic shootout in Texas. The Blackhawks and the Stars will put a lot on the scoreboard tonight. At least they should.
After a few years out of the playoffs, Chicago hopes for a chance to play for the holy grail of hockey, the Stanley Cup.
Tradition and expectations alone are not going to make it in this league. Talent and good old-fashioned hard work will be the key to Chicago's success this season. The Blackhawks have an even record over the last 10 games. Let's see if they can get above 500 tonight. Are having some problems lately. Over the last 10 games, their record is under 500.
Dallas is looking to make it back to the playoffs after missing them for the first time in a few years.
The Stars will do their best to keep this team together and get back on track to make it all the way to the finals. This guy's not your prototypical power forward. Daze has amazing hands and keeps the puck close to him so he can move around defensemen and not through them. Defense is the pride of this forward's game. Lettinen plays the puck in tight and can hold off anyone from taking the puck away, leaving him open to shoot or make the pass for a goal.
They're lining up for the faceoff. Hatcher brings it past the red line. Zhevnov passes to Daze. That was a hard hit by Bell. Modano passes it to Lettinen, and he takes a wrist shot. Hatcher passes it to the right wing. Zhevnov brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Lettinen sends it on over to Modano. Guerin sends it to the left wing. He takes a snapshot. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. He slides it over to Lettinen. Hatcher plays it up to the center. Karpatsa sends it over to the right wing. Daze carries it past the red line. Checked hard by Hatcher. Modano takes it past the red line. He centers it to Lettinen. Kick save by Thibault. And he takes a wrist shot off the blocker. Thibault sends it in front to Clem. Carries it over the red line. Zhevnov passes it to the right wing. Young brings the puck through the zone. Brings it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. He made a great save! He takes the backhand shot. Thibault passes over to Moranov. Zhevnov sends it over to Daze. And he takes the snapshot. He makes the save! Turco sends it in front over to Boucher. Brings the puck up. Morrow brings it over the blue line. He passes it on over to Turgeon. He must have puck magnets in that glove. And he takes a wrist shot. Denied. Thibault makes the save. Housley takes the puck up through the zone. Nylander sends it over to the right wing. Arnott passes it over to the left wing. Muller brings it past the red line. Passes to Dahlin. He passes it over to Hatcher. Fleury sends it up over to Nylander. Hatcher passes it to the right wing. Housley takes the puck up. And he takes a wrist shot, and he is just getting warmed up. Turco sends it in front of the net. Pass to Guerin. Brings it over the red line. He lets the backhand shot go. Thomas slides it over to Fleury. Nylander sends it up to the center. Thomas carries it past the blue line. He shoots! He scores! Thomas gets the goal through the 5-hole. The Chicago Blackhawks get an early advantage.
The goaltender doesn't get down fast enough and gives up the goal right between the legs. Aw, beauty. He fakes coming in front door and goes around the back instead.
Face-offs are one of the little details that is done very well by the Stars.
Chicago goal scored
Mironov
by number 32.
Carries it past the red line. Korolev sends it to the left wing. Probert sends it over to the right wing.
Assist to number 6.
Lehtinen sends it to Modano.
Number 92.
Carries it over the blue line.
Nylander, time of goal.
He relays it over to Lehtinen. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Vandenbush passes it off to Mironov. Takes it past the red line. Probert brings the puck up through the zone. Mironov passes it over to the left wing. Passed back over to Clem. He sends it off over to Mironov. Vandenbush brings it past the red line. Korolev passes it to the right wing. What a save! Turco sends it in front to Matvichuk. Carries it over the red line. He gets caught offsides. Probert can only shake his head after getting his sure goal taken away by Turco. Hatcher sends it over to the right wing. Takes it past the blue line. He looks to be on his game tonight. Housley passes it over to Zhemnov. He moves it to Bell. Centers it to Daze. That's an easy save for him. Sedol plays it up to the center. Turgeon brings it over the red line. Morrow sends it up to the center. Save! Thibault sends it to his defenseman. Daze carries it past the red line. Vicious check by Hatcher. Turgeon just gets robbed by Thibault. Face-off to the right of Turco. Guerin brings the puck through the zone. Brings it over the blue line.
1 minute.
He sends the puck
remaining.
back to Hatcher. Thomas passes it to Nylander. Brings it past the blue line. He sends it to Fleury. Centering pass to Thomas. The Chicago Blackhawks lead with 2 periods to play, 1-0. We've played one, Mike. Your thoughts?
The Stars have more shots on goal, Bill, but they haven't had as many quality scoring chances.
It's showtime, folks. Lehtinen takes the puck up through the zone. He passes it over to Modano. Thibault blocked a nice save there, Mike.
Thibault covers the net so well, it's tough to beat him stick side.
Karpatsev sends it back to the defenseman. Guerin takes it past the red line. Moves it back over to Sidor. Interception by Karpatsev. The Chicago Blackhawks are looking to win tonight with this lead. Mike, any other info about them you can share with us?
Home ice is where the Blackhawks collected most of their wins in the 2001-2002 campaign, and this year looks to be no different as Chicago looks to extend their home ice advantage.
Crushing hit by Bell. Guerin plays it up to the center. Modano brings it past the red line. Plays it up. Score! All tied up midway through the game.
You know, the fans have been waiting for a reason to explode, and they finally got it.
Modano was left open because with an odd-man rush, the defenders just have to pick their poison.
Well, he sure squeaked that one between the ice and the pads.
Now this area of the game is a big advantage for the Stars.
Dallas goes.
Boucher moves it back over to Medvedchuk. He sends it to Young. Carries it past the blue line. That was a great stop by Thibault. Passes it to Turgeon. Nylander carries it over the red line. Thomas carries it over the blue line.
Time of the goal.
And he takes a wrist shot.
44 seconds.
By Turco. He takes a snapshot. He makes the save. Turco moves it to Medvedchuk. He passes it up the center. Turgeon passes to Morrow. Passes it over to Young. Mironov brings the puck up. Nylander takes it past the blue line. Guerin carries it past the red line. Brings it over the blue line. He sends it back over to Hatcher. Modano sends it back to Lehtinen. Sent back to Sidor. Takes it past the red line. He passes it to Modano. Lehtinen brings it past the blue line. Sends it over to Guerin. Sidor sends it over to the right wing. Mironov passes it over to Bell. Zhebnov sends it off over to Daze. He passes it off to Bell. Passes it to the right wing. Zhebnov moves it back to Daze. Sidor brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Lehtinen sends it back over to Modano. He takes the slap shot. Deflected out front by Thibault. Daze passes. Young breaks up the play. Brings it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line. Thibault sends it over to Karpatsev. He slides it over to Zhebnov. He plays it up to the center. Daze sends it up to Karpatsev. Boucher passes it to the right wing. Young passes to the defenseman. Turgeon moves it back over to Morrow. And he takes a wrist shot. Bell takes the puck up. Carries it over the blue line. Zhebnov slides it over to Daze. Offsides is called. Controlling the pace of the game by winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Stars. Sador sends it back to the defenseman. And he takes the step shot. That was a great stop by Turco. He slides it to Hatcher. Penalty on the Dallas Stars.
And that will get them an extra attacker. Now, as a captain, he can get away with a little back talk to the ref.
Dallas penalty to number 13, Bill.
Over to the right wing.
2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 16 minutes, 1
Mironov
second.
brings the puck through the zone. Brings the puck up. Brings it over the red line. Daze sends it to Zhamnov. Modano takes the puck up through the zone. Penalty over. Mironov carries it over the red line. Hatcher passes it off to Guerin.
One minute remaining in the second period.
Odeline passes it over. Looks like they're in mid-season form. That should pump up the crowd. He might show us the play again, Luke.
He switched the backhand on that one, and it pays off.
Boucher sends it over to the right wing.
Number 77.
And he takes a wrist shot. Great save to keep this game close.
Time of goal, 19
And he takes a wrist shot.
minutes, 17 seconds.
As the teams head for the locker room, it's the Dallas Stars 2-1. Mike, give us some things to look for as we enter the last period.
The Stars are doing a good job at killing penalties when they made mistakes, Bill. The Blackhawks have been protecting their goal too much. They need to focus on their offense now. The Stars have been playing physical and scoring goals. That's what wins you hockey games.
Carries it past the red line. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Morrow. Gets it over to the left wing. He passes it to the right wing. Fleury passes it over to Thomas. Takes it past the red line. Takes it past the blue line. Guerin brings the puck up through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. Terrific save! Tebow! Blocker save! Sador moves it over to Hatcher. Passes over to Guerin. Brings it past the blue line. Save by Tebow. He passes it to Modano. Passes it to the right wing. That save keeps them down only one goal. Here's a player who, as usual, is providing a physical edge to tonight's game. Karpatsa is the team leader in hits with 86. are going to have a face-off to the right of Thibault. Clem takes the puck up. Bell carries it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Looks like someone does not want to see overtime. Young passes it to the right wing. Turgeon passes over to Medvedchuk. Morrow brings it past the red line. Turgeon sends it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Mironov makes a long pass to Thomas. Nylander sends it over to the right wing. Stopped. Turco makes the save. Thibault passes it to Mironov. Brings the puck through the zone. Thomas carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Fastest glove in the league. Oh, it's intercepted. Sador passes over to Murdano. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got to continue to make saves like that to keep them in this contest. And he's checked by Housley. That was a great stop by Thibault. He plays it back over to Kapatsev. He passes it off over to Bell. Pass over to Zhamnov. Daze takes it past the blue line. He centers the pass. He sends it up the middle. That save protects their one-goal lead. Turco sends it over to Sador. Lehtinen brings it over the red line. The Dallas Stars have the advantage right now in this game. Are there any other things our viewers should know about this team?
The Dallas Stars have one of the most efficient power plays in the NHL, and will look for some easy goals there this season.
Winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Stars. Boucher sends it up to Young. Thomas brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Turco sends it to his defenseman. Medvedchuk slides it to Morrow. Clem sends it to Fleury. Over to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. He gave up his body to make that save. Thomas sends it to the left wing. That was a hard hit by Medvedchuk. Turgeon carries it over the red line. Sends it back to the defenseman. Fleury passes it over to Nylander. Carries it past the blue line. He passes it back over to Fleury, protecting the one-goal lead. Morrow brings the puck up. Brings it past the blue line. Save by Thibault. And he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Daze carries it over the blue line. Passes over to the left wing. Sador passes it off over to Turgeon. Young passes it to the right wing. Morrow takes it past the blue line. He passes it to the right wing. Save by Thibault. Young plays it up to the center. Save by Thibault. Thibault passes it to Kapatsev. He relays it to Daze. Brings it over the blue line. He sends it up the middle to Zhamnov. Turco moves it to Hatcher. Lehtinen carries it past the red line. He centers it over to Guerin. Zhamnov sends it back over to Daze. Pass back to Bell. Takes the shot.
Remaining.
Hatcher passes to Modano. It floats past the goalie for the goal.
Oh, he's got to be pleased with his team's execution of the game plan.
Let's take a look at that again.
Tough backhand shot for the goal. You know, I'm sure the goalie thought there was no room down low, but the puck squeaked through anyway.
Everything is magnified late in the game, including faceoffs.
Chicago goal. Scored
Mekvachuk takes it
unassisted
past the red
by
line.
number 6.
Passes into the right wing.
Housley. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 37 seconds.
It's all locked up at intermission at 2. Housley brings it past the red line. Fleury sends it over to the right wing. Nice save. Turco made a The Chicago Blackhawks come out on top by a score of 3-2. The Chicago Blackhawks win in sudden death. Take it away, Mike.
That's a real skill there, folks, to bounce her off the post and right in.
What do you think of that game, Mike?
You know, you really have to have discipline to win those close games, and they showed it. The Blackhawks hold on to third place in the Central Division.
That should do it for Mike and I here at the American Airlines Center.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Pierre Turgeon. The number 2 star, Theron Fleury. The number 1 star, Phil Housley.